Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Prison Tycoon under new management. Before we get into this episode, I do want to say thank you guys for the continued comments and all the awesome comments in the last episode. They were pretty great, I do have to say. A lot of good advice and a lot of good tips. So if you are having trouble with the game, maybe surf the comment section throughout this Let's Play series. Some of your answers might, or some of your questions might be answered. Quick thing I want to jump into today is I want to talk about an announcement, a little bit of an early access from the devs, a dev diary, and some things that they are planning on doing here in maybe in the near future, possible next update. So they are aware of a few things that need to be balanced out, which is, of course, needs to be balanced out. There's a few things that need to be balanced out, but they are flirting with the idea of adding new stuff too. They're flirting with the idea of adding a dance studio, kind of. Now you can see pictures of it. You see pictures of them having like a little dance studio. They have like stripper poles, dancing poles, whatever kind of poles you want, and then you can have your inmates have dance classes. Now something that really stuck out to me was, let me see if I can find it here. So here's a really good thing that they said. So this is actually a quote from them. They said, "Our main goal is to make it pleasant for the players and also to make it easy for them to understand what's happening in the game at any given moment. Tycoon games can be very, very dense, and it's important that you can see different kind of goals that you're doing at the time," which I think that's a fair point. You should know what's going on in your prison at any given moment, statistically, logically, all that stuff. So one thing that they have noticed already by playing a lot is prestige. People are reaching prestige extremely fast, and that is something they are going to actually tone down a bit here probably in the next update. So be on the lookout. If you already make it a prestige 4 like we have, I'm sure everybody out there, if you put at least 2 or 3 hours into this game, you're probably at prestige 4. They're going to scrap that, and they're going to make it a lot more difficult to get to those prestiges in the future. So fair enough there. And plus there's a lot more different kinds of balancing that needs to happen as well. But without that, with wasting your time, let's just go ahead and just jump into the game. I did want to just kind of let you guys know, in case you guys didn't know. I think it's very important that the devs are talking, and so if you had no idea that they're talking, at least I can maybe be the middleman and fill you in on that. So yeah, that is what it is. My hair's spiky. I just got out of the shower.
All rise, you minions, and start serving your master.
God, Jesus Christ. It's all right. It's all right, dude. God. All right, so here we go. End of sentence. Prisoner Theron has served his sentence and will be now released. So if memory serves me correctly, I don't know, you could probably correct me. Theron was a person that we did not release on parole because of his disorder. It just happened to be bad, and he wasn't cured to the fullest, right? God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I think that's what happened. So at least now he's gone, which means we have an open cell here, and I think we're now in the realm here. We have no debt, right? We finished that off at the end of the episode of last episode. We can now officially start transferring cells over into this building. Today is going to be a pretty big day. I do feel it today, March 1986. You'll love to see it. Today is going to be a big day. I think this is going to be like the biggest remodel day. Who knows? That might be even the name of the episode. But yeah, there's going to be a lot going on today. So quickly, let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 2 open cells. So we have 4 cells remaining over here. This already can get out of here. There's obviously no one there. We can get rid of it. So let's go ahead and send that off. Say bye-bye. So now we have 3 inmates and 3 cells that need to be constructed over here. So we're going to do that really quick. We have $20,000 to spend, and maybe even more if I press play. Do we have more? No. Okay, so we have $20,000 to spend, and so what we're going to do is we're going to just spend the money that we have right now and just pop these open and do that and all that. We're going to transfer over. Now we're going to have a few buildings and potential like demolishing some buildings like over here. There might be some rework going on over there. I don't know yet. It's kind of everything is on the freaking on the wall right now. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, evening, morning, night, wherever you may be at this given time and given moment. Hope you're having a good summer. I know our summer over here is like blazing hot. I'm dying. I'm over here dying. Most of you might not know, but we are going through a very intense time. Excessive heat warnings have been constant for the last month, which means you have to power down. You got to power down your homes. Yes, I live in a situation where you literally have to turn off your power between the hours of 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. sometimes if it gets really hot. How do you work around that? Well, sometimes you just can't. You can't work around it, and you gotta follow the rules. It's called a flex alert. I think it's called flex alert, flex heat, flex power, whatever the hell it's called. You could probably Google it and figure it out. But yes, that's what's going on over here on this side of the globe. It's a freaking matchbox over here. There's wildfires. There's these shut down your power, and if things get too okay, so where I live, most of you guys might already know if you are a long-time subscriber, but if you're a new subscriber, you might not know that during wildfire season, which is now until like November, where I live, our utility company has the ability to turn off our power whenever they feel like it's dangerous times. Usually when it's dangerous times, it's dry heat, right? Dry heat weather and windy weather. Any winds that go up past 20 miles an hour, give or take, they have the right to shut off our utilities. And well, let's just say I've spent a lot of money replacing food in my fridge countless of times the past couple years, which is a very, very downside of living where I live. But the only thing that we can do is really blame the utility company. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So when that happens, I have a little, for the first year or so when it started to happen, I had to figure out how to combat it. Like, okay, if they decide to turn off the power whenever they want, I got to figure out how to not lose money and how to not lose food, and how food goes to waste. So we had to get a generator. So we got a generator. Once we got a generator, that at least powers our TV and our fridge, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, it gets kind of spicy over here sometimes. And then winter is just a mess too, because it snows over here. And when it snows, well, guess what? The utility company has the right to turn off the power during the winter. And I kid you not, I've had times where you're walking around in your house and you can see your freaking breath. Pretty miserable. Anyways, I don't know why I went on a little bit of a rant there, but I did. So here we go. We have the Visitation Center. We have the game room. Even this kind of still looks a little awkward. I can possibly go ahead and expand this. Now, I know the 2 cells over here that are assigned. I don't know who's in them. This is one thing I wish that they will fix, and I'm sure they might fix in the future. We just got some money there. That's good. But I need to know who is in this cell. You just can't see who's in the cell, unfortunately. Right? Yeah, you can't click on like, oh, this cell belongs to this person. It's kind of a downer. It is a little bit of a downer, but I will say though, we have been on top of our game when it comes to clean. I mean, we're doing pretty okay, I think, right? There is a few things that need to be, cleaned out still, but I think we've kind of got a handle on things. Now, there was a comment, and there was a comment that actually is very interesting to note here. They said that if you get your maintenance people up to a 3-star level, if you promote them to a 3-star level, they can go ahead and repair items on a chance. There is a chance that they can repair items, which is kind of great. So I wonder if it is just 3-star you can get a chance to repair, or if it's any star you can have a chance to repair. I don't know. That I do not know. Do I plan on testing that out? Maybe. I just don't want to promote anybody to a 3-star because it does cost quite a bit. Anyways, so dining hall probably is going to be adjusted. These all are going to be adjusted here very, very soon. Now, this is a quick tip here, or not a quick tip, but let's try something out here. If we were to edit this building, oh my God. Thank you, Raul, for being rehabilitated. Can we actually do something here? Like edit this, right? And can we connect the walls? Okay, so we cannot like go ahead and connect it. That would be really convenient. But, I guess that's not how it's gonna do. We're physically gonna have to tear down these buildings and get it going here. So what should I do? Well, I did talk about doing something over here, but that's fine. We'll leave that where it's at. How's our energy generation and our consumption? It's bare minimum, but it is there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to piss some people off here. So we're gonna sell everything down this row here. We're not gonna we're gonna replace it eventually.
Nerd alert. We have a nerd alert. All the new boots are coming in.
I love how they just flop. Did you see that? They like just bam. I don't know. I might forget which ones and all that. Hopefully we don't forget which ones are here, and I'm gonna have to like redo and put like all the new easels and stuff like that. Everybody's gonna be disjointed right now. Looks like someone has been rehabilitated at the right time. It was the person I can't even pronounce their name correctly, but there we go. Dude, these freaking they're just getting yeeted. Watch them go. Watch them. Watch. Bam, they just get thrown, dude. Anyways, so this has been long overdue, I would have to say. Very, very long overdue, so I'm glad we got that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our new prisoner. This is Nicola. He was very drunk and ruined the birthday party of a very important person. How dare you? Let's go ahead and add him. He seems like a very easy inmate to deal with, so that's good. So yeah, you have a lot of different, let's go ahead and pause the game because we don't want to, you know, mess people up or piss people off here. But you have a lot of people that are misplaced therapy-wise. So let's go ahead and figure out what we can do here. So building, this might be the biggest building we have on campus, on prison yards. Maybe. We'll see here. So what if I did this, right? And then smacked it over? How much money would this cost? Because after all, I do want all the therapy rooms to be in this building. So this is a 20 by 48. I'm not even gonna try to do the math in my head for all therapy rooms, but I think this right here alone is a good start. So as long as we have this building here, I'll show you here in a sec once I place down this door. Okay, admittedly, like maybe a little too close for comfort. Let's fix that, please. Can we edit that? Can we actually like get rid of this? No, we can't. So let's just resell that. That's a huge waste of money. Huge waste of money there. But I wasn't gonna have them be so scrunched up like that. It would have drove me nuts. So let's do here. So instead of 20 by 48, this might be a 16 by 48. How do I feel about that? I don't know, dude. I kind of like the 20, but all right, we'll work with what we have here. So 16, so it'd be 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, you know what? This actually might work pretty well. So there we go. We'll do that, and then we'll add this building. We'll have a room, or, you know, have a door right there for now. This probably will have 2 doors after all. Now we have a little bit of an area to work with. Now, the good thing about this building is that we can extend it anywhere this way, right? We can extend it. So if we need to add more therapy rooms, we can do that. All right, so let's go ahead and start adding some of that, some therapy rooms. All right, so diving therapy. I do want to have it. I do want to have it. It is something I do want to have. Really? Is that something you want to have, dude? Yes, it is something I want to have because I feel like it's a good holding place. I think I've already said that. I've been over that. It's a good holding place to have if things get like too chaotic, of course. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we should, let me just double check. We should be able to add one more if we've done this correctly. We have done this correctly. So there we go. We have at least 2 couches. That's going to drive people nuts. I hate that. Can I pick this up, please? There we go. There we go. It's up against the wall. That would have really drove people nuts. All right, so there we go. We have that taken care of, which is good. So fine, right? So therapist, there. Pause the game. So we have the divine room, right? We have the divine, I don't even know. Art therapy. Art therapy is something that we need to have. Drunk people. We just brought in a drunk person. So now I could do the 8 by 8, or I could actually have this extended out a little bit. I think I'm gonna have it 1 block over extended, have this a little bit bigger than usual. And the point is here is I feel like we get a lot of drunk people in, right? So I think a lot of easels can definitely end up in here. I don't know if you have a room of like 7 easels, does one therapist do the job for everybody, or do you have to have multiple therapists in the room? I think I just answered my question just by looking at this. You cannot even put another desk in, so I guess you can only have 1 easel or one therapist in at a time, which is okay. So I think last time we had like 4 of them. We're gonna do 4, and that's gonna be that. You can see our money is getting very, very low, and that's all right. That's okay. There's nothing really to worry about that because I will. Whoa. Oh, you can? Wait, that's a guard. Is that a guard? Who is this? Is this a guard? Yeah, okay, that's a guard. Never mind. Yeah, so it's okay that we are running a little bit low on money. If we need to take a loan out, I'm all right with it, because this is going to be a peace of mind for not just you and me, but for everybody. It's like fixing the therapist building. It was a much needed thing. Now, one tip that did come through in the comment section was, they said, I've been playing, I'm on year 3, and hang on, let me pause this real quick. I'm on year 3. I have had no cultist. I have had no hacker. I've hardly had anybody in the reckless disorder segment, and barely anybody in the lying department, and nobody in the pyromaniac. This is a good shout. Reason why it's a good shout is because you're starting to see a little bit of a theme when it comes to prisoners coming in. You're not getting any of those quite yet. And I don't know if that's because the game could be, I don't want to say bugged, right? It's not balanced correctly, right? There could be something where the game is just not balanced correctly to where you're getting a variety of different prisoner disorders. Right now, we're only getting a couple, you know? And so the point I guess I'm trying to make is, don't build unnecessary rooms, right? Don't build, not you. Don't build unnecessary rooms that you just don't need to, you know, that won't be used right now, right? I think that's a good shout. So yeah, so far we have the divine that will do everything. We have the drunk in public, and we have the the anger issue. Now we are, you know, we're at $1,000, but we do make quite a bit of money every single day. So again, if I take out a loan, I'm not worried about it, dude. I'm really not worried about it. I'm more worried about this nonsense going on over here. So let's go ahead and see what we have here as far as another. We only have like a couple therapy rooms that we need to do now. Virtual reality, I might be able to hold off on that. Kleptomaniac seems to be something I need to bring in quite a bit. Gambling is something I need to bring in quite a bit. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a look at all of our prisoners. What? Every single prisoner is rehabilitated. No freaking way. Okay, no, every prisoner. Okay, so what the heck? Okay, so exclamation mark does not necessarily mean they are rehabilitated. We've just now learned that on here live. Apparently, it means that they are not assigned. Okay, all right, I feel you. Maybe, I don't know. Something weird going on there. So this gentleman right here needs to be in an art room. He needs to finish off his art duties. He will be placed there. So there we go. He's done with that. Cho is rehabilitated. This man Dewey is rehabilitated. Niren, okay, slow down. Ahmed, you've been rehabilitated. Time out. There's a lot going on in today's episode. Niren, we've already done that. Rehabilitated. So yeah, right now you would be like, oh, you know, go through your exclamation mark. That's who's rehabilitated. Well, not in this case right now, and it has to do with because they need to be assigned as well. That's why I think that they should definitely update the icon. If they are rehabilitated, give them a freaking different icon. So I don't have to go through this action like I'm doing right now to kind of, you know, figure it out. So there we go. We've put Brandon in there. Thank you, Brandon. Scott, how you doing, Scott? Scott's rehabilitated. Jerry Springer, Jerry Seinfeld, which is one of my favorite shows, by the way, Seinfeld. This guy has been cured. Let's see, Raul, he's been cured. Razzy's been cured. Victor, hello Victor. Victor's been cured. Umar's been cured. I say cured loosely, so like in real life, like all right. One thing that the Dev Diary talked about was like, we know that our game, or we know that our prison is not of your traditional prison. We like to have fun, and we like to, you know, repair people, I guess, in a way. We like to repair people in a very meaningful way, I guess, or I don't know. It's something on those lines, but it was kind of cool. Anyways, this gentleman will be put into anger. He's gonna need a sociopath, or like, what is this? Yeah, sociopath therapist. So we do need to make that, you know, put that in the log book. Got to build that. So at least right now, sociopath is something we have to have right now. Yeah, definitely now we need to have a sociopath. So that's good. So $2,000 probably won't be enough money for us to add sociopath, right? And that's okay. Like I said, I'm okay to take out a tiny loan. So what is sociopath? What is sociopath? Oh, the VR. Oh, God, this is the biggest freaking room there. All right. Fair enough. So let's go ahead and go into loans here and see what we can bring in. I would like to do like just a simple $9,000, give us like 11 grand maybe to build this thing. I don't know. Hopefully the VR room doesn't cost too much. 6 grand, not too bad, I guess. But it is larger than life, right? Like that is big. So I think, hang on, before I do this, I just want to double check. This is a 12 by 12. Okay, so a minimum 12 by 12. So let's do 12 by 12, and then we'll put like the door, kind of like spice it up, put it right there. Yeah, why not? And then this is like a little bit of everything, so kind of like rotate it, maybe make it look kind of fancy in a way. There you go. Put that there, and then assign a therapist to it, of course. Not too much money, I guess, in a way, so we'll go ahead and do that. All right, now what we can do is we can go back into our prisoners and kind of assign them, like this gentleman here. The cafeteria, the mess hall, obviously something I want to work on as well. So that man has been assigned. This man is rehabilitated. I think we're okay now. This man's already signed to something. So I think that was the only sociopath that we had to worry about, really. And then eventually Mark. I keep clicking on Mark. Yeah, okay, so that's all done. So all the therapist rooms are technically built for now. So what can you do next? Easy. Get rid of the others, right? Get rid of the therapists that have no current job. Might be a waste because, you know, we're probably gonna have to like build a new therapy room here in 2.5 seconds, but you know, for now, get yeeted. All right, so there we go. We still have 2 prisoners over here, and I do not know who they belong to, and if I did, I would just slide them off over in here, which would make this room completely open, because then I would move isolation over here. You know what? Yo, all right, we have another nerd.
All the new boots are coming in.
Great stuff. All right, so with the new nerd, we're gonna have to make another cell eventually, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out here. We're gonna, hopefully it's this, you know, a disorder that we already have, and we don't have to like cater to this one guy. Where are you going? Yeah, go to the holding cell, my guy. It doesn't seem like anybody used the metal detector. All right, hello. Let's see. Anger, great. So we don't need to cater to Yakov. He has very long hands and likes to take advantage of them. He frequently goes to the gym. A good book would be the best thing to dissuade the nerves. Okay. All right. I wish it kind of showed like what they're in for, right? That'd be kind of cool, right? Let's go ahead and just assign them to a cell. And then let's go ahead and assign them to some anger management reading material there. I could put one more chair in here. You know what? I will. I'll put another chair in here just for good measure. Oh my God. There we go. Put that right there. Good. Great. All right, so that's good. Now our income should have gone up. Yeah, our income goes up to 21,000. Now, when will we be able to pay off our loan we just accrued? That will be at $9,700. So real quick, look how much space we have. This is big. So we have all this space over here, which probably eventually will be end up therapy anyways. We have all this space over here. So what does that tell me? Well, forehead, it tells me that you expanded too quickly and you spent way too much money. Good job, right? No. Yeah. So that's what that tells me. Now, there's something over here to be said. What idea do I have going on here? So, again, this is kind of a waste of money, but it's going to be good in the long run, I think. I think once we have this building taken care of, right? Once this is like the cells are all taken care of, I would like to get rid of this building completely, and then, or maybe not get rid of the building completely, but transfer these 2 rooms over to here, maybe, and then just kind of expand this building to where the mess hall can be longer, bigger. I don't know. Maybe I'll put these 2 rooms in this building. I don't know yet, but that's kind of the idea I'm rolling with right now. I think it's a decent idea for sure. Now, as you can see, the maintenance is incredible. Like, we are keeping up with everything going on. The other thing that we need to kind of focus in on here is energy. How are we doing on generation? Well, it looks like our generation is good. Monthly consumption is well. Water is well. Food is also not good. Looks like we actually are consuming more food than we are technically generating. And I don't know if that has to do with the maintenance people going in there and dealing with, you know, maintenance stuff, and so it's putting the cooks on hold. Or we just need to go ahead and promote our cooks for the first time ever. And I kind of am leaning on that. I'm kind of leaning on, wow. So if we promote them, $763, speed goes up, stamina goes up, and health goes up. You know what? I'm okay with that. We'll do that. We have 2 cooks, I think, maybe 2 cooks or 1 cook. Hell, we could, oh wait, there's the other cook, right? Yeah, this is the other cook. Let's go ahead and actually promote both cooks. I think this will be a good investment long term, and then we don't really need to worry about food very much going forward. As you see, the amenities room needs to be probably relocated and expanded. I would like to take out the amenities room and put it elsewhere so that they can hang out, probably somewhere up here around like the basketball court, of course. The staff building look, it's not the best staff building of all time, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, so taking out the amenities here is a big deal. It will give us 2 extra spaces for cells, and yeah, I think it would just look better. Now, what I want to do here is kind of add, if I can, please, we'll see. Oh yeah, I want to add another door, just so there's better flow of traffic going through, right? And then do something with the path, dude. You got to do something with the path. I hear you. I hear you. It's not pretty, is it? Now, what was that? Pavement and paths? Ooh, now this could be a waste of money, I will say, but this is looking kind of sexy. How's that look? Oh, okay, that's bad. Like, why can't I go into the middle there? That's all right, I guess. Go there. No, just like 1 tile. No, not 2 tiles, just like 1 tile. Why? Okay. A little bit complicated. I don't know why. Maybe it's because like this guy is standing on it. Maybe we got to make a move. Let's see. We almost had it. Yeah, this is a little weird, I will say. Like, why can't I do that tile right there? Things that need to be ironed out. There you go. So how would one, if they wanted to, get rid of pavement? Now, is there like a delete tool that I don't know about? There might be a demolish tool, right? Or do you just click on the path? Doesn't look like that's the case. Now, one thing that I can definitely do is check on our heat maps here. We haven't done this in quite some time. Now, as far as guards go, we have no one in the kitchen. We have nobody in the therapy room. We have somebody in there. Really? Let's not do that, and let's like do this. We'll assign you to that. I think that's better. I see. Okay, maybe they weren't. Okay, I see. Never mind. All right. So with lighting, I don't think we're gonna need lighting. Honestly, we're fine with that. Temperature's good. Gardening's good. Maintenance could do better. I guess there's a couple cells over here that need to be looked over, which we can just go ahead and like prioritize that. And I think it's good to kind of stomp it out before it's, before it gets too late, right? Eventually I'm going to put like a door probably right here, so that they can exit from this side as well. Oh, yo,
We have a nerd alert. All the new boots are coming in.
so we have another nerd. That's great. We have one open cell. It's gonna be kind of messed up. He is gonna get a dirty cell, but he is gonna get a cell, which is good. Now, people are getting a little bit frustrated in the amenities room. I will admit, like, the amenities room is one of the best rooms to be for the prisoners, but it is very poppin'. Now, one thing we could do with the amenities room is easily build multiple amenities room if we needed to. So this is Goozy. He lies more than he talks. Okay, good enough. Let's go ahead and get him in. No. Get Goozy. Yo, there's the big baddie. So Goozy will be assigned to this cell, and then Goozy will work on his sociopath first. So get into the VR, my man, and get that taken care of. All right. So now the lights have came on, but they didn't turn off. So generation of power is very, very good right now. So I'm really happy about that. We're producing energy. We're producing water at a very, maintain rate here. Now now that it's getting darker, there will be a lockdown. So the lockdown is going to give us the ability to really focus in on who the hell is in here, which in return, we can start building new cells over here. Could be a waste of money. I could wait. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. You know what? I'll just do it. I'll get it out of the way. So this gentleman right here, Ahmed's going to get a new cell over here. So let's go ahead and build him that. And luckily, like, the cells don't they don't cost that much to build. So Ahmed's going to get a new cell over here. as far as like toilets and sinks, dude. I don't know. Like all the fancy whistles and all that, you know. I don't know. 2,300 we have right now, and then you got to put the trash cans in there. And this is like bare minimum how the cells look. Like honestly, I would want them to look a little bit more better and cleaner, but and like add more stuff to them. But it is what it is. Ahmed, why are you upset, Ahmed? He's okay. He's fine. We're picking you up and we're putting you right there. That's your new cell, buddy. So there we go. We can at least take this out. We will not have enough money to officially take out the rest here, so that's okay. At least we're making some actions, I think. Because I don't think we will have enough money. 1,800? No, I honestly don't think we will have enough to build a another cell here. So that's okay. That's fine. So we're almost done with that building. Now, we are about to get a big paycheck here once the night ends. So let's go ahead and fast forward the time a little bit. Yo.
Everyone back to their
There you go.
Dos Vidania.
Dos Devania indeed, I think. If I said that correctly. I can barely speak my own language. You want me to speak another one? Good God. Okay, everybody is tucked away. We have about 30, 20, 10 minutes now. Now it's nothing. There we go. We have our next thing. Now, we should have spent way more than we've earned. And that was, you know, it was how it was. So there we go. We'll go ahead and go into, what is it, April? Bring on April of 1986. What were you doing then? I know I say that every time. But we do have 5 people eligible for parole. This is huge. Bam. Money looking good so far. I mean, we're in the positives. 5 people on parole. We could get huge money here. So Niran is absolutely going to be going. He has no disorder, no conflicts, nothing. So let's go ahead and send him off. Ahmed, same thing. Send him off. Send him off. And this is just going to give us money. This is bank right here. This is what happens when you rehabilitate people on the fly. 5 out of 5 people have been released on parole. I mean, we haven't even gotten our paycheck yet on our inmates. So real quick, if we hit play, let it play out here. We should be getting another big paycheck here. Yes, our income every month now has gone down because look, we have 4 people walking out as free men. Now I realize there isn't like a female side of this, huh? Like a female prison. What the heck, man? Why not? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a lot of people filing out here. There's nobody in this room, which begs the question, did somebody get released over here? Maybe, yeah. I think we can now finally finish this out. So there we go. Everybody has woken up.
All right, you minions, and start serving your master.
Amir effed up. He screwed up. Looks like Amir is going to cost us $4,800, so that's going to hit us hard here in a sec. Well, I mean, we're still going to be doing good, right? Look how much money we're making. This is incredible. $50,000. We've hit the $50,000 mark. Pause it. We're getting even more money, and I don't know where it's coming, but it's feeling good. Let's go ahead and get the loans in and pay off this. Oh, baby. No more loan for us. Now we have a lot of cells open. And I'm not going to be destroying them. Don't think that. But I will be destroying this one. Let's go ahead and destroy this. $450. And then what we will do is we will also destroy the isolation room. This entire building is going bye-bye. So say goodbye to that, ladies and gentlemen, as we make more room for our prison, as we make it look even freaking better. Now, I don't technically need to add another cell because we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 available cells. What I can do is possibly start messing with the amenities here. Make the amenities room somewhere else. Now, this is something I will say that is very, very good that I can't wait to say once I say it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it here, right? And this is a perfect spot to leave it here on the episode. One, I've taken up most of your time, or I've taken up enough of your time, 30 minutes today, and it's a pleasure and honor to be with you here for 30 minutes out of the day. It really does mean a lot. Almost $50,000 we have to spend. Now, this is where you guys are going to chime in. If you made it to the end of the episode, look, you are going to be able to help me shape this Let's Play series as we go forward. Help me shape how this prison is going to happen or what we're going to do in the next episode. Let me know what we should spend our $50,000 on. Should we spend it on upgrading our dining hall, upgrading a new amenities room? Anything, let me know, and I will definitely put it in serious consideration. It's been a pleasure and honor being with you here today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, smash that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Do take care.
Hey.